Where's the fucking record button?
Where's the record button here? Yo, guys, what's going on? It's your host, your boy, George Mackay, and
it's Uncle Bobby B, baby.
And as usual, if you're here, thank you so much for joining us here on Canada's best MLW podcast, the only one you need to be watching. Number one, nobody else can do what we do, and that's the fucking truth.
They can try.
They can try, but they're just not going to succeed. This is MLW Rewind. And as always, we do watch-alongs. We talk a little bit about the product while we're watching along. We also get into a couple of things beforehand, and we do have some rather big announcements beforehand. A couple TV deals signed with MLW, which is going to broaden this brand and make it a little bit more worldwide and a little bit more accessible to everyone outside of North America, while also some people inside North America. So two big signings today. iZat TV is one. I believe that's a streaming service of some kind.
It's a streaming service based. I believe that'll be for the European, the UK market.
Right on, yeah. So
showing on Sky Sports.
Yes, they're broadening over to the UK side. So Strong Style over there is going to get a little taste of Major League Wrestling, which would be fantastic. And hopefully that'll give their audience and some of their talent the chance to come over here. We did have early offerings of possible UK talent coming over, Will Ospreay, but it never really panned out.
He's Australian.
Is he Australian? I thought he was British.
Pretty sure he's an Aussie.
Regardless of the fact, their accents are pretty close.
Huh, I suppose.
I suppose. That's not a knife. That's a fork. I see you played knifey spoony before.
Oh, you dirty fucking fucker. Like, I love listening to Australian people swear. It's the funniest shit. Of all cultures.
Dude, British people swear the best. Wanker, tosser.
Don't get me wrong. I like both of those words, and I use them.
I use wanker and tosser all the time.
But like hearing somebody say like, fuck off, you dirty fucking fucker. Like I just pop every time. Anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not like Crocodile Dundee. That was a huge North American stereotype, that movie. Both of them, 1 and 2. And also the other signing, big deal, is beIN Sports Extra. This is, again, a streaming service, but it'll also have a few on our channels, in markets like Dallas, Chicago, and I believe
Philly, Las Vegas, all the, your big markets. It should be available over the air from your local cable provider.
Absolutely. So, and also beIN Extra, which is a streaming app as well. You can stream anytime. So basically there'll be fulfillment of MLW in most places where you are, that if you miss it, you can catch up on it, or you can just watch it again. Not only YouTube. I believe YouTube is still going to be a staple and a standpoint for MLW, but everything else will be available as well.
And I'm not entirely sure, how the deal is going to work with iZat, but because it's a streaming service, I believe they're going to be showing
classic content. I did see that
new content. I don't know if it'll be like an on-demand type thing, but classic content is cool. I'm down with that. Show it.
I believe it'll be new content, but probably a few weeks late. Mm-hmm. So you'll be a couple weeks behind in Infusion, but not enough to hurt your progress of watching.
Well, I'm just thinking, are they going to just broadcast random old stuff, or will there be like a on-demand service, like a network?
Where you can go back and like search up like classic?
That's what I was kind of wondering. Yeah. Maybe that's
in the works. We'll see if it's in the works, but definitely MLW has a huge amount of content, new and old, that would be exciting for new fans and old fans like us who have been around for quite some time. And now, without further ado, MLW Fusion episode 152.
Yeah, let's kick it. Let's kick it here. Let's kick it into gear. Moving windows around over here. MLW. Oh, we got
Enzo, this is where he walked by Fatu, which started the beef. So a recap of the Enzo and Fatu beef. Well, and also, side note, we never actually see the damage on the car, do we?
Yeah, that came from a black Cadillac, because you can tell.
Well, how did he hit it in the pole? Oh, yeah, Polynesian Chop Shop. Still hands down one of the greatest segments MLW history, plain and simple.
Back to jail.
If anybody knows about jail, it's CD. He's avoided it for quite some time.
No kidding. Fatu's done some time, I think, too.
I'm pretty sure Juicy has also done some time.
Yeah, there you go. But, like, imagine...
I will say this much. Even though that was a squash match with Juicy Fatu and Lance, it was still really cool to see Lance in action and what he can bring. The kid's got a bright future. Mm-hmm. Really does. It's nice to see that the Samoan dynasty is still in very capable hands.
Fucking Enzo, you little pussy.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Fatu's wrapped up. Still got blood. This must have been taken moments after.
don't try to rock up on the ooze like that from the side piece and try to backdoor me out
Yeah, you fucked up, Enzo.
Embarrass me in front of my family. My goddamn son was in the goddamn crowd.
That's not cool. You never do it in front of a man's family.
I know where it happened at, but you forgot. I'm on the left side, the best side, the west side.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say left side, strong side. Remember the Titan style. I really did. Jacob 2 spitting fire in this promo. That's very weird that they would bleep out a swear word, considering they swear all the time. Trying to keep it cleaner, I think. I wonder if he beats Enzo though, and they do another Polynesian chop shop where he tries to sell the rope. That'd be sweet to sell that rope, eh?
I hope he just beats Enzo senseless.
I think it's gonna happen. So while the intro is coming on, guys, of course, please, if you subscribe, thank you so much. We're at 539 now. We appreciate the love and support that we are getting. We are literally just under 211 away from the goal of Uncle Bobby B. We're close. 211 is not that far of a number compared to where we were. I actually went back in the archives and looked at when I shouted out 500. That was only in April.
Okay.
So since then, we've definitely well ahead of our goal. We expected to be at 550 by the end of August. We are definitely well ahead of the goal.
So get those subscriptions in so I can pay for $51.50 to come on the show.
It's right there. It's right there, guys.
That little subscribe.
Oh, here we go. Enzo in his.
And I hate being that guy, like, subscribe. But you know what? We put out good shit. You want to see it? You want to know when it's coming out? Hit the subscribe button. It makes it easy for you. Makes it easy for us.
Oh, that's right. The Booma Faye Cup presents the Thrilla and Villa. It's tonight. We're going to find out who's going to answer the challenge. Are you excited?
I'm pretty.
Didn't we predict it was going to be Enzo? So obviously Enzo is out of the predictions.
I fucking hope so.
Well, he's now going to be fighting Jacob for 2.
At least his shit kind of matches this time.
I guess so. So that was okay. So it was a beer bottle that he cracked over his head. Okay, I wasn't sure what it was.
It was
Yes,
sugar glass.
I know it was, but I'm trying to keep with the keeping the kayfabe, bro.
Real glass doesn't shatter like that.
Love him or hate him, he's got this crowd repeating every word.
I think you'll still need ID for a lot of things. Like, I don't think you can go to the DMV and be like, I'm a certified G, give me a license renewal. That doesn't really work.
That's the okay. I wasn't sure that if that was how it worked or not.
Like, you go to buy liquor and they're like, can I see your ID, sir? And you're like, I'm a certified G, I don't need no ID. You're not walking out with any liquor.
How you doing?
If you had a dime to drop, you probably would.
Oh, taking shots at the Sixers. Philly fans are very passionate about their sports. They're so passionate that they'll be the first to turn on their own sports team before any other fan base does. It's true. It's fact. I have seen when the Raptors beat the Sixers in that championship run, I saw people, I think it was game 4. We were in Philly and we were up by like 25 points with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You would actually see fans getting up and exiting the building. But I mean, yeah, but dude, that's playoff basketball. At the end of the day, whether it's a blowout or not, you paid an absurd amount of money for those tickets. I'm staying in the fucking net.
Yeah, and I paid an absurd amount of money for those tickets, and I'm not getting caught in that shitty traffic on the way home if it's going to be a blowout loss. I don't give a fuck.
That's you. That's me. We're different.
Bro, you should have seen me in Detroit at the Joe Louis Arena. When that final buzzer rang, we sprinted up to the parking lot like it was a zombie apocalypse. We got that car. We were out of there and across the border within like 25 minutes.
Have you been listening to this promo at all?
No, which just goes to show how good it's been because I'm not invested in it or interested whatsoever.
Oh my God, that has to be the best roast that we've had on the show in a while.
He's just yelling at this crowd. He's just like, I'm sorry, I don't mean
doing
to be
typical heel shit. Though.
Yes, I'm not trying to be that complainy guy, but it's like, okay, he's doing the cheap heat, insult the city, insult the fans, and insult the sports team, but like it's going on now.
Well, here we go. And now, so we're not getting him versus Fatu tonight.
No, they're feeding Lince Dorado.
Oh, okay, so Lince Dorado and okay. Well, this will be an entertaining match.
So this will be see, what's the full episode? It's a 51-minute episode. I'm gonna give them 10 minutes on this,
including intro and promo time, because we're
Yeah.
about 4 minutes in now.
I'm gonna give them 10-50 minutes tops, and that's if Jacob Fatu doesn't come in and beat the shit out of Enzo.
I will say this though, I do love this smoking jacket that Dorado wears. I really do enjoy this jacket.
Can I just say something?
You always comment on the gear, so go ahead.
It's fabulous.
It is fabulous. I would rock that jacket on a Sunday morning.
I would rock that jacket right the fuck now. In fact, I'm gonna procure some sort of smoking jacket. That's gonna be my new gimmick, but not like a loud, obnoxious one. Like I'm a
Sexy one like that.
Like I'm a ring announcer in 2022.
When you're in a smoking jacket, you do want it to feel comfortable.
Well, of course,
You want it to feel
you
like
want it to be silky and soft.
silky and soft.
And just as I said, memo to ring announcers: you don't need to wear a fucking loud ass jacket. You're not trying to get over. You're there to announce. Wear something simple and not right. Nobody's
I
really
think
supposed to
that's a-
notice you.
I think that's a shot at my commentary partner at New Frontier, Adam Hayes, just like Barney for our big show.
Oh
It's
yeah,
horrible.
fuck the purple paisley. And
Horrible.
okay, and I don't mean to take away from the match as they're locking up. Hayes, you're gonna wear a purple paisley blazer, and then you're gonna talk shit about Prince. You are on thin ice with me, my friend. I'm gonna call your precinct and tell them that you're on the take.
Well, that's right, because he's a dirty cop with a drug problem.
You
I
look
saved that.
like
I did.
a detective on the take, my friend.
Serpico. You're not Serpico. You're the
No,
guy
you
that
are not.
Serpico was
You're the other
investigating.
guy.
Yeah, you're the other guy. Mhm.
So, anyways, back to this match here. Enzo's got Lince Dorado in a nice headlock here.
Actually, he is putting a little bit more gruff into the headlock than he normally does. Almost like he cares a little bit more about this match.
He went for so these are the things you learn like early on in your wrestling career, how to do a side headlock and a push to the ropes. And,
How is he already sweating?
well, they're calling the match right now, so he's had to think, and it's exerting a
hurting.
toll on him.
Wow, you are just wow.
You don't even know the stuff that's gone on with me the past few days. You don't even.
No, it's not even about that. I'm just saying, like, you're not a fan of Enzo. I'm not very over on Casey Navarro, but every time I go to get on my gears about Navarro, you pull me in.
And I do, because I believe that even when we're critical, we should be, not that you're disrespectful at all, but I'm saying we should also not be overly critical. And
No, listen,
Disrespectful.
I've never stepped in a ring. I have no in-ring training, but I've been a fan my whole life, and I know the sport pretty well from a psychology standpoint and how to watch an entertaining match.
like, to be clear, whatever my feelings are about Enzo,
Oh, hold on. There is somebody at the ramp right now.
there you go.
I saw somebody. Oh no, it's just security. That kind of let me down.
Enzo's up here doing something that I can't fucking do.
No.
I couldn't go in there and work. As much as I want to be critical of Enzo, I couldn't work to
Well,
his
you
level.
could get cheap heat.
Sure, I could get GP, but I couldn't work a match. I'm not trained. Like, he's still doing something I can't do, and I respect that. I'm not necessarily a fan, but I still respect his ability.
You see, right now, Dorado is looking at the guy that has his jacket and saying, "Watch my fucking jacket. Don't touch my jacket."
Got him in the back wrist lock here.
Like Sammy and Ronnie, Jersey Shore. Don't touch my fucking shit.
Enzo with the reversal. Nice snap mare.
Now hold on there. He went kind of he used the mask as leverage. Did you see that? He actually had his fingers hooked under the side of the mask.
That was a weird transition because Enzo was in control, but all of a sudden Dorado just got up.
Well, I think Dorado no-sold it.
And maybe that's what Enzo's saying to him right now. You know so much shit, motherfucker.
Well, I also think because he did grab the mask, that's why Dorado maybe no-sold it. He did use the mask as leverage.
Oh, there he's going for the mask again, it looks like.
Yeah, see, so that's why Dorado's no-selling right now. You want to be disrespectful, try to unmask me? I'm not going to. Oh, okay, that was cool. That actually was cool. Dorado went under the ropes to try to break the hold. Little snap back of the arm. I actually, that was impressive. I'm not going to lie.
It's a simple thing like that sometimes that can get you over. Like, look, Enzo just got himself over with George with that momentarily. Like,
No, but that's actually the first time I've actually seen that used in that way. That was impressive.
It was cool. I concur. I will give people credit where it's due 100% of the time.
Listen, Enzo, I will say this. Since we've seen him in the matches that he's had in MLW, other than the couple squash matches in the beginning, I do feel like Enzo's wrestling ability has definitely grown and evolved from his time in WWE. I really think he's a lot better wrestler now than he was then.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, you look at the situation he was in, like, and even remember when what's his name, Pac, Adrian Neville, left WWE because he had to put Enzo over. They put the cruiserweight title on Enzo because, and again, Enzo was money for them. He was selling merch. He was a draw. So they did that. And then Neville got so pissed off, he left, ended up going to AEW.
Well, ended up bumming around the indies. And I don't mean bumming in a disrespectful way, but ended up going back to the indies, then got the opportunity. But again, what has he done in AEW? He's had great matches.
Well, now he's the All-Atlantic champion, but
right, but still, that took almost 2 years.
And he had that great match with Kenny. But like,
yes, he had that great triple threat with Orange Cassidy and Jungle Boy, which was phenomenal as well.
Right, like
that's actually where Jungle Boy got me over.
And I think he was injured for a while too. When Pac works, he's great. But the point I was making was, I like a lot of people shit on Enzo for that. You can't shit on Enzo for that. He was doing what he was told to do. Like, we're putting the belt on you. What do you say? Oh no, you should probably keep it on Pac. You know, I'm like, you can't shit on Enzo for that.
Now that looked like legitimate, like it hurt because he landed square in his feet with his knees definitely tensed up. I definitely think he might have tweaked something there.
Yeah,
And as we go to a quick commercial break right now, probably again for the merch of MLW, MLWshop.com, we'll talk about our merch. Straight Talk Wrestling on Pro Wrestling Tees and Spread Shop. Check us out. We got phone cases on Spread Shop. We got stickers. We got pins. We got coffee mugs. We got all that cool shit. So check it out and, support, because anything you guys give back to us, it goes in towards keeping 4K.
Right, like great audio. This isn't any sort of money-making scheme for us. We do this because we love it. And we put our own money, like when we book people for interviews and stuff, we pay that out of pocket.
If we have to pay. We don't always have to pay, but
no,
some
people command a fee, and that's understandable because they have that recognition and they've earned it, right? And sometimes people quote a fee and we say, sorry, that's too rich for our blood.
Oh, side note, shout out to Alicia Altute. She posted a question on her story today. Which hair color should I go for next, pink or purple?
Sorry.
That was a Casey Navarro move right there. Yeah, he definitely rewind that.
Yeah, but she went, what did you say to her?
Hold on, I want to see this now. Yeah, he totally, oh, damn. He got all the back of the head.
I will say it looked like Enzo actually took really good care of him there. The way he fell was on him, but Enzo didn't look like he rammed him into the...
He definitely, between the shoulder blades for sure.
It looked good, and that's partially the director because the camera angle, it was going away from you, so you couldn't see the impact moment.
Talking about the production value,
definitely. Oh, that was good direction, whoever's the director for these.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not Quentin Tarantino, but it should be. Quentin Tarantino should direct everything.
Well, I didn't realize that, like, the role of a director in something like a TV production is so important. They're literally looking at all of the camera feeds and saying 2, 3, and like they're switching. So they've got to know what's going on. Like the amount of information you've got to process and know, like, okay, this move's gonna be here. We got to switch to camera 2 because that's going to show. That's insane to me. So that's why you hear these names, like whether it's Kevin Dunn or whomever, they get their props because they do a difficult job. And no matter how good the wrestling in the ring is, if you can't see it properly, if it's not presented well, that's going to affect the enjoyment and the quality of the presentation.
And now Enzo is fully in control of Dorado right now, which is kind of surprising because I thought Dorado would have more control time in this match. But I will say Enzo is doing great, and Dorado's actually selling really well for this, which I enjoy. Dorado's a great seller nonetheless, but he's actually doing it a lot. I like the double middle fingers to Enzo. That was nice. So shout out to Alicia Altute, by the way. Because she asked which hair color she should go to next, purple or pink. And I DM'd her saying, keep the red, it's fire. But if I have to choose, go for the purple. But I hope she keeps the red because redheads are my weakness, just say.
I think I personally like purple hair, but I think Alicia should go with whatever she's feeling.
Yeah, I mean, any hair color Alicia looks good in, let's be honest.
Alicia is a lovely person.
A sweetheart. And also a great heel. Doesn't get enough credit for her heel work. With the Cloud couple, please don't say it. Don't say it. Anyways, say
but just to like further put Alicia over, we really respect her because she's somebody who started doing something she was passionate about and she worked her ass off. Like, you might look at Alicia and maybe assume, oh, she just posts some stuff on Instagram and maybe she makes money that way. Alicia works really, really hard. She's always going out here, there, everywhere, doing shows. I've been at shows in Edmonton, Alberta with her. Like, she works really hard, and we respect that because she just made everything she got for herself. So
the brand of Alicia Altute is strong because the hustle is real. So shout out to the hustle, respect the hustle, Alicia Altute.
And she is a
natural for heel. A pin here. Oh,
foot on the rope.
See, that's good ring awareness.
And to tie it back,
where you are.
Sorry, know where you are. Get that foot on the rope. Just to tie it back to what you said, Alicia is a fantastic heel. I think early on when she started doing when we started covering it and we were watching some of her stuff, I would DM her and be like, yo, you really need to get into acting because you sell with your face so well and this kind of stuff.
Why did she put it to us in that one interview? I have resting bitch face, but I'm super sweet.
Yeah.
And she absolutely is.
Yeah, you look at Alicia, you're like, oh man, she's angry. But no, it's resting badass face is what it is.
Resting bat. Well, yeah, but she called it the resting bitch face. She did.
Oh,
That
first
was
row.
nice.
First row springboard moonsault. Oh, he's going to the second? He's doing the trifecta?
Oh, man. If he, he didn't really hit all of that one.
Landed on his feet there.
Yeah. We're going to go top rope now. What was that? That was a little.
Do you ever wonder why you see some guys wear shin guards and you don't see them do a lot of kicks? It's probably because they do moonsaults. Apparently, when you come down on the front of your legs, it's really hard on the knees and shins.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you do that a lot, you'll see them wear kick pads, knee pads. You don't see elbow pads as much as you used to, but more kick and knee pads.
Oh, low blow. There's typical Enzo right there.
And
low
here's
blow.
going to be the eat defeat.
Yeah. It's over. Too bad. I really did not see Dorado losing this one, but I get it. But he lost it in the heelish way. Like Enzo got the heel win. I'll give him credit. That actually wasn't, even though we talked about everything else but the match during the match.
But we were watching.
It was entertaining.
It was a good match. I knew they were going to, like, I feel like Lince Dorado, I don't know if they've signed him to a not to out anybody's personal information, but
the double fingers as he walks out.
There are some people at MLW that are not signed to like a contract. They're on a pay-per-deal thing, and you will often see them used to put other people over.
Oh, we're gonna get a Kruger update tonight. Does anybody care? I don't.
They actually went longer than I thought. I gave them what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
They went about 12.
Oh, here we go. Dave Marquez is standing by with Taya Valkyrie. Great for Taya, man. I love to see the
Where
belts
did his
on her.
neck go? It's just head to shoulders. Where's his neck? I'm gonna find out he has like some sort of congenital spinal condition. He has a short neck and I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
That is a nice belt, that featherweight.
Beautiful belt. One thing you can give MLW credit for, their belts are always beautiful.
Belt designs are awesome.
This beautiful championship all over the world. So wherever you are, if you're in Australia, if you're in England, Canada, Mexico,
Canada,
come find me and take it one-on-one with the Queen of Queens.
I like that, the Queen of Queens.
That's a good gimmick right there, the Queen of Queens. Boom, my yay!
20 minutes, 20K.
I could last 20 minutes with Alex Kane in the ring. Bro, cardio. I would be sliding out, sliding in, running around the ring. You wouldn't be able to catch me. He's a bigger dude. I could outrun him. I could take you, Alex.
Oh, here we go. Southern.
Oh, yeah.
Psycho.
Mance Warner. Mance Warner is coming back. I know.
Very excited about this.
Personally know a lot of people that are really hyped up about this to see him return. Mance Warner's a great name, great wrestler.
The young goat.
MLW continues to grow their roster with a varied type of wrestlers. So they've got a little bit of everything, which is great. I think that's the best way to do it.
Davey versus Reed.
Wow, look at this CGI. It's like straight out of 1999. Hammerstone Holiday at Kings of Coliseum next week. We are stoked for this.
Can't wait.
Also, I was looking at Boss Fight toys that are doing the MLW.
Shout out. I've seen a couple of these schematics. They look fantastic.
I've seen some of their, not the MLW stuff, but some of their other figures. They have like a Penta and a Ray Phoenix and a bunch of others.
Oh, speaking of the Queen.
Yeah, really good quality.
Can't you tell when I'm on the phone and I'm the interviewer, not the interviewee? But you want a soundbite? I'll give you a soundbite. Alex Hammerstone and Navon Eriks better be ready for now go.
Yeah.
Right?
So good. Just so good.
Look, anybody can go up and read lines and like try to be in a certain state and convincing.
Kane, I think Kane is looking a little nervous.
Comes naturally to some people. Kane is looking nervous, but also shout out to Alex Kane. He is one funny ass dude. I'll tell you that. Speaking of ass, post a picture of his girlfriend who's a power lifter lifting, and she bends over, and then right away it cuts to him, and he's like, "It's a nice ass though, right? It's my ass though."
Shout out to Kane.
Alex is a joker.
He's a fan of the show. We appreciate him.
We love
him.
Alex Kane, man. Big talent. This kid's gonna do big things over the next few years.
Here we go. So final predictions.
He shaved today.
He did. Final predictions. Who you got? Who's answering the call?
I have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I'm gonna say honestly and truly, I think it's gonna be Calvin Tankman because they haven't really rounded out that story yet.
I feel like they might just throw somebody out here, and the only reason I'm saying this.
What if it's Microman? Oh my God! What if it's Microman?
No, this match is too long to be a one-on-one with Microman. You can't. It's hard to do a one-on-one with Microman. He works better in scramble matches. But what if it's Matt Cross? Because Matt Cross, we know, can come out, work with anybody, and make them look good.
Well, we're about to hear from Mr. Thomas. So what has he got to say?
And Matt doesn't tend to pick up a lot of wins.
Got to say nothing because he hands the mic to Kane. So all right. Are we also going to find out who's funding the Boom IA Fight Club tonight? You think?
No, I think we're gonna wait for that. Long-term storytelling, bud.
He said, "Cut it."
Wow. And Alex Kane, one thing you gotta understand is like naturally he's a pretty nice guy. Like the character,
sweetheart.
the character is an extension of like his badass side, but he's a pretty nice guy. If you talk to him, he's such a sweetheart.
Very nice guy, very humble too.
Very much so. So I think when he first started as this character, I think it was a little difficult.
That fan was a G. Shout out to that fucking fan.
I think it was harder for Alex to pull that anger out of him because there would be times, and we talked about it, he'd look like he was like on the verge of smiling when he was trying to be mean.
Now I think he's found his footing and his focus, and he's
grown into being a badass.
All right, who are we gonna do? Drill and Phillip. He said 20 minutes.
I want to get me one of those Boom Fight Club jackets.
Nice jacket, and their shirts are great too.
I think that's like Mali colors, maybe.
Do you think the person's music hits, or you think they just come from the crowd?
No, their music's gonna hit. It'll be a standard. Question is it a member of the roster or is it someone they're bringing in?
It's at any member of the MLW roster could step up and answer the challenge.
What if it's Mance Warner? I don't know if they're going to bring him out yet.
I don't think they're going to bring him out yet. I thought he was going to be a Battle Riot entrant.
Who's from Philly?
I don't know anybody off the top of my head.
Bud Heavy from Philly?
Bud Heavy is Philly's favorite son, but he's not from Philly. He's actually based out of Orlando right now. I don't think he's from Philly.
Might be Bud Heavy.
It's not going to be Bud Heavy.
No, it won't be Bud Heavy.
Bud Heavy's the 8-second man, not the 28-minute man. Shout out to Bud Heavy, though. Shout out.
But he's, you know what he isn't? The king of the one-night stands. That distinction belongs, of course, to Jock Sampson, who is a true gentleman. Like, I don't use that word often. That motherfucker is a gentleman. You talk to him.
You're in rare form tonight. I'm trying to listen to the promo. You're just talking all over it.
I'm just talking. Well, people don't want to hear us listen to the promo. They want to hear us talk about shit. I assume. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck they're listening for.
Suplex Island. That guy's going to answer the challenge. Well, here we go.
The challenge for what? To get some chicken tendies? That guy wants tendies. I'll tell you right now.
The fans are in rare form today. I love the Philly fans. Who we getting?
Oh, you called him out?
Nope, I'm okay. Oh, Davey Richards.
What the fuck? To see Alex's face? But so, okay, I get it because he's one of the top names at MLW, but it's kind of weird because I thought he had that thing going with Myron.
Well, they're not really, it's not really going. The seeds have been planted, but nothing's really going. So this is a time killer between the both.
But all right, I guess Davey
wants a shot at that 20K. Why not?
I'm assuming gonna put him over.
Well, this would actually, if Davey does last 20 minutes with Alex Kane, which he most likely will, this would definitely put him in line to get a shot at that open weight title.
Right, but then so what's going on with Myron and the
maybe he wants to become the belt collector of MLW.
I mean, technically, could open weight means open weight, and you know, cruiserweight is.
Now, why is Mr. Thomas look ring ready? It's not supposed to be both of them, right? It is just Alex Kane.
Mr. Thomas has like a old school.
Oh, while Davey Crockett is talking about Davey Crockett Promotions and everything going on with Ric Flair's last match, we should also talk about the workings of the partnership between Impact and MLW. Now, if MLW plays their cards right and Impact plays their cards right, this could be a match made in heaven with two of the most underrated promotions in wrestling getting together to kind of build a super brand. Not saying to coexist or one absolve the other, just working together in unison. Could be talent sharing, could be some special matches. And they've always had that working partnership, but now it's developing into more of a working relationship, long term, not just sharing talent here and there. Long term, I would love to see a guy like Alex Kane go at a PCO, go at a Mike Bennett, go at a Josh Alexander. I would be intrigued at that. I would not mind, since Davey Richards did appear for the OGs of Impact Wrestling at Slammiversary, it would not be a bad idea to see him and Eddie Edwards kind of reunite, or even have that one-on-one kind of final feud match, if you will, when their team broke up. But you know what? Honestly and truly, shout out to Impact. We love Scott D'Amore and everything they're doing over there. Gail Kim as well. And we're also, obviously, if you're watching this, you know how big of MLW fans we are. So I'm excited about this opportunity, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And also, shout out to Rob Sheff, who runs the MLW Aztec Underground group, Facebook group on Facebook. He has a great MLW podcast as well. They talk about a lot of the same stuff we do, but they do it north of the border. So check them out over there if you're stateside, because they are fantastic.
You mean south of the border?
South of the border, sorry. But north of the border.
I was like, I thought that's where we were. Have I been mixing up north and south
my
whole life?
Jesus, such an asshole. South of the border, they are the best. North of the border, I'm going to chop you. North of the border, we are number one. We do it the best up here in the six. You want me? I'll chop you right now.
You couldn't.
Let's do it.
You don't want to go chop for chop.
Let's chop for chop.
We got a match happening.
Just one chop each. Right now, quickly. It's not even really, it's just getting into psychology.
Are we standing up for this?
No, we'll sit down for it. Chop for chop.
How am I supposed to get leverage sitting down? Okay, go.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not doing it. I flinch.
What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of you.
I just let you chop me full strength. I'm
All
gonna
right.
have a handprint tomorrow.
No way.
You don't think?
I didn't chop you
That was a hard chop, dude.
No way. I didn't even full mast it. Oh, that's stang. You got some nipple on that. Damn.
That's my trademark. I go after the nipple. Ask Steve. I did this.
That's the clip. That's the clip. I don't think it was that hard. And I hit you chest plate.
You did. I didn't want to hit your chain though, because I would have fucking hurt you.
Yeah, that would have really hurt.
I was trying to avoid the chain.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
You know, the chain got me heat on YouTube one time. No way.
Dude, look, you can already see the red mark.
All right, sorry, I didn't know it was that hard.
Oh no, I
don't know my own strength.
I don't hold it against you. That was the agreement. We were gonna do a chop for chop.
Now this is why this match is gonna last.
You
20
hit me.
minutes.
You hit me harder than Steve did.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Now I know why this match is gonna last 20 minutes.
Oh, he's gonna do this spot again. Okay.
Davey Richards is fantastic.
Not for nothing, but that spot right there, the roll, the bridge, the kick them in the face.
Okay, MLW, do me a favor, please. Have your cameraman not walk out dead center in the ramp, because I'm thinking someone's coming out to interfere. That's 2 times. Your fucking camera guy's got me.
Okay, I understand that wrestlers come up with a spot, a cool spot, and they use it, and it becomes like a little trademark and everything. But that move with the roll, bridge, kick you in the face from the, I've literally seen him do that in every single match I have seen him in for the last like month and a half. Indie shows, MLW, maybe like overusing a little.
That is the Davey Richards spot. No, it is. It is the Davey Richards spot. It is. Okay. So now he's got See, this is smart. He's got Kane's arm under the rope, and he's actually using the rope as leverage. That's pretty smart.
But you have to break the hold because he's touching the rope.
Yeah, but you got 4 seconds.
Kane's rolling out a bit here. He's like, damn.
See, I would be cautious, even though Thomas is not getting involved. There would be there was definitely a rain check on that. Oh, we're going around the ring.
Oh,
Nice.
We're going post to post.
Well, we're not so much going post to post. He's going to do it in every corner, every side of the ring. He's going to kick him or chop him. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, I think every time he's going to get. He keeps breaking. I don't understand why he's breaking the hold. It hasn't been 20 seconds.
Well, he's resetting the timer.
No, but have they removed the 20-second count?
Maybe it's 10 now. I don't know.
I used to love MLW for the 20 seconds on the outside.
That's why I kind of like when ROH does the Pure Rules match.
Oh, the Pure Rules match is amazing.
Pure Rules is great. I was just talking about that with my.
You know what? A
today.
great Pure Rules match, and now she's in WWE. Obviously, shout out, she's the new tag team champion actually. But Roxy, Roxy had a fantastic Pure Rules match in her time at ROH as the ROH Women's Champion.
That girl. Hold on, I gotta rewind that. That girl in the crowd looked like confused and disturbed. Hey. Oh, I didn't go back far enough. This poor little girl in the crowd. It was great. Her face was like, he's gonna come and kick him in the face. This guy looks really like kind of, I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, kick. Look at this girl. Ooh, what the hell was that? I just had to.
That was amazing.
I'm one of the. I like to pick out those little subtle things. Yo, I definitely burst blood vessels in my hand with that. Dude, I just felt something on my shoulder. I was like, what is...
running kick. Oh, okay. I figured he was going to get Kane time.
Suplex his ass.
Oh.
Took very good care of him there. Dropped him in almost under the rope. Because I'll tell you, I'm not taking a bump. But the apron, the corner of the ring, it's just a fucking steel bar, guys. It don't feel good. 5 minutes have elapsed.
Yes. Well, he said passed.
But he said elapsed, but I could be wrong.
You probably are wrong. I'm texting.
My mom, is that okay?
Oh, okay. Hi, Mom. Shout out to Mom Bags.
She messaged me, told me she's not home. I'm like, that's cool. Never mind.
At least she's letting you know where she's at. She wants to make sure you're aware of where she is.
Uh-oh. Suicide dive. Tope suicida. Right now.
So right now we're at 32 minutes into the episode. There is about 14 minutes left in this match. So that would put us in and around the 46-minute mark. And this is a 51-minute episode. So at the end of this match, we're going to get the Mads Kruger update. Do we really care, though? I mean, I don't. I'm beyond, like, I want Mads to go away for a bit and Mads to come back. I want to see a revamped Mads. I want to see what they're going to do with it.
I think
but in the meantime, huh?
I think he switched up his mask.
Oh, did he? Okay. Well,
I saw him work an indie show and he had a different mask.
Well, maybe because he doesn't want to be compared to the Riddler anymore.
Well, didn't his mask get teethed?
Yeah, but also, yeah, Fatu took it as a trophy. Surprisingly enough, though, did not sell it in the Chop Shop.
Alex Kane shit talking Davey Richards.
So remember, guys, again, if you're watching with us, thank you for joining us. This is a non-title match. This is 20 minutes for 20K. This is the Thrilla and Filla.
No, this is this is a Boomaye Bonanza match. You last 20 minutes, you get the Bonanza, the 20K. Oh,
now does it? I forget the rules. Does it count as a win or a loss, or you just got to last 20 minutes?
You just got to last 20 minutes.
Okay, fair enough.
I think.
I believe that is the case.
Or it's you have 20 minutes to win the match.
No, it's not that. It's you have to last 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes with the prize fighter, Alex Kane. For a second there, I thought it might have been Killer Cross. I thought it might have been Cross.
I think that's what I said maybe last week.
Yeah, you did actually say that as well.
They're going to wait till, I guess they're waiting for Battle Riot to really pull out all the stops.
Could have been Sasha Banks too, though.
No. I'm sure she's already in talks with
AEW.
Yeah.
Well, she hasn't been officially released, though. You know that, right? There has not been any official release. We know she officially walked out of Raw with Naomi, but she's still under contract.
Yeah, and I mean,
and her husband is still making ring gear for all the wrestlers at WWE. So,
and hey, not for nothing, but if
wow, that was impressive. Richards actually got I shouldn't say actually. Richards got Kane pretty much all the way up. Yeah.
Like, not for nothing. If I'm Vince McMahon and you do that to me, I'd be like, yeah, take your money and sit at home for the remainder of your contract.
He actually flipped that on Kane. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he's pulling the ropes out of the way. If not for Mr. Thomas, he'd be able to reach those ropes that are like 8 feet away. Mr. Thomas pulls them.
Listen, he was just helping the prize fighter keep the 20K. I tell you right now, though, if Kane does lose this and Boom IA Fight Club loses 20K, we're going to find out who's funding them because he's going to be pissed that he lost 20K. Or she.
It's probably CD, man.
CD's nuts. What if it's King Mo?
King Mo, I think he's dead.
King Mo's
Oh, no, Mo. No, Mo, I don't know.
Maybe. How did you think I said King Mabel?
Yeah.
No, I said King Mo. Dude.
Yeah, I thought you said Mabel. Viscera.
Did not say Viscera. Yes, you're right. He did pass on, but did not say Viscera.
And not to speak ill of the dead, but apparently working him just fucking sucked. Kevin Nash said when he dropped that leg on you, it was like your chest fucking collapsed. He goes, Yokozuna, on the other hand, would sit on your chest. You wouldn't feel a thing.
So we're halfway in. You're right. He did say he lapsed. My bad. No. Another classic Davey Richards spot. He does that quite a
dragon
bit.
Screw on the ropes.
Yeah, that's painful.
Go up top.
Look at the ref. The ref. Actually, I got to give Davey Richards credit. Pointing to the ref. Watch him.
Shake the ropes. Shake the ropes.
Got to be careful, though. He can't end the match now because if he ends it before the 20 minutes, he does not get the money. He has the last 20.
I'll be
not
honest,
win at 11.
I hate the howl. I get it, but you're the American.
That's the gimmick.
Wolf. You're the American Wolf. I get that. But
Where are we going? What are we doing? Ooh, I love how Davey sets up submissions, though.
Yeah,
I really,
trailer hits. He loves this. He loves the trailer.
No, but even any submission that he does, he always goes slow into the setting up process. Then he flips it into high gear when he hits the submission. I really enjoy how.
I mean, the howl. I don't know. It's like Tatanka. I could have done without the you know.
Yeah,
what
but that was the gimmick, right? I mean, you got to sell the gimmick. Davey Richards doesn't really need the gimmick, but he is the American Wolf, and that's a call sign, right? It's just like when wrestlers do this, right? Like Undertaker does this right before he hits his finisher. It's just the call sign, really. It's to let you know big shit's gonna happen. That's what it is.
But it's like if I'm your opponent,
I
hear
now here's something we haven't discussed. We know what the seeds have been planted between Davey and Myron. But what if this is a way to flip Myron heel, where Myron comes out and causes Davey the loss, therefore setting that match up a little quick? We never discussed that possible rabbit hole, and I just thought of it. I literally just thought of it. What if Myron were to interfere in this match, costing Davey the match, therefore setting up that middleweight challenge?
Could be.
That's an option we could go, because Myron, you got to have a heel. Davey's not going to go heel. Davey's not a heel type, but I think Myron could pull off heel. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but I mean, yeah.
You got all of that kick right there. Nice.
I feel like if anyone's going to make a difference for Kane, it's going to be Mr. Thomas right now.
Oh. I don't know why Mr. Thomas is getting nervous, though, because, again, the concept is you have to last 20. You can't win the match before 20. You can't.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
We're almost at the 15-minute mark, guys. Should be another minute or two. We'll be at the 15-minute mark. Mr. Thomas definitely selling the nerves, though, right there, pacing around the ring.
Alex looking like Jean-Claude Van Damme after he got the shit thrown in his face in Bloodsport. Going for the suplex. Alex grabs his ass.
Great movie, by the way, Bloodsport.
Oh, fantastic.
Way better than Lionheart.
The best bad movie ever. The acting's terrible. Choreography's pretty good. The special effects are terrible, but the movie itself is great.
There really isn't much special effects in that movie, though.
Exactly. Wow, look how fucking high up he caught him there, too.
Impressive.
Just pulled him out of the
air.
Oh,
here we go. Kane's calling for it. See, that's the Kane call sign, right? He takes off, he does the angle thing.
When the straps come down.
No, he's gonna kick out. Yeah. Actually, Kane did really have good positioning on that pin. I'm surprised that Davey was able to kick out.
That what's the name of that suplex? I don't know.
Isn't that a side suplex?
No, side suplex is when you go beside them, and it's the side suplex is a spot they always do where people flip out of it.
Right. I thought that was the back to belly suplex that people always flip out, or the German.
German is when you go from underneath and you go over your
Yeah,
head.
yeah. You could flip out of that too, though.
You can, but it's harder because then the other guy falls down.
I've
Where if
seen
it's
Seth Rollins flip out of it many. Okay, we are at the now officially at the 15-minute mark.
yeah.
So
Oh,
5
look
more.
at this.
Oh, Stevie got cooking. Okay, there we go. Nice elbow shot to the back of the head.
Look at Alex. He's slimmed down a bit.
You know
since
what?
he-
This is great for Alex Kane, though. I mean, if he can go 20 minutes with Davey Richards, this raises his stock even more than it's already been raised. I got to say, for a rookie year in MLW, and we are coming on his year mark, it was last Battle Riot.
Mhm.
For a year in, Kane has done very well for himself, and he's definitely come into his own, like you said, and he's really evolved. He's leveled up big time in this first 12 months in MLW.
And I think he train. I could be totally mistaken.
He trained with the Boom IA Fight Club.
No, I was gonna say, didn't he train with like AR Fox at WWA 4?
Yeah, he trained with Fox, and actually the necklace that he wears out to the ring was given to him by Fox. That was
Okay.
Fox's necklace. He's very respectful of his trainer. He talks very highly of Fox. Talks very highly of Fox.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense then.
Well, shout out to Fox, man. Fox has done well. Like, he really trained one hell of a performer.
And good on, Alex is one of those guys where sometimes I say opportunity is what happens when luck meets preparation. Luck is what happens when opportunity meets preparation. And, you got a guy like Alex who's an upcoming talent, and MLW has recognized that talent and been like, we're going to bring you in and put you in a top spot rather than you going somewhere else and maybe starting from the bottom.
And you know what? They let him be himself. There was probably guidance there and a couple suggestions, but they really let Kane find Kane. And that's the huge part about it.
And when you're a company like this, where you don't have a huge roster, you don't necessarily have huge financial resources, you need a core group of wrestlers that are going to be there for a little bit. Like, they're going to be there for 2-3 years and you can build around them. As we get Jim Crockett talking again about Ric Flair stuff. So
Honestly and truly, the two matches on this card I'm very excited for is Josh versus Jacob, and is the Von Erichs versus the Briscoes. I mean, those two matches alone have enough for me to want to get in on this action.
Josh and Jacob for me is what I'm big interested in, but that tag match of Ric Flair and Andrade against Jay Lethal and somebody should be interesting.
But the Von Erichs and the Briscoes, that'll be awesome too, man.
Oh, Alex had some surgery.
Kane looks pissed. He did not expect it to be. And we are literally coming up on we're coming on the 12-13 minute mark, or the 17-minute mark now, guys. So not a lot of time left. Alex is the clock is now against Alex at this point. He's chasing the clock.
Alex with a little swagger on his forearm shots here.
Davey going right back though. I love it.
Ooh, with the discus. Davey with the spinning kick.
Oh, kicked
fuck.
him right to the fucking
That was
face.
just a fucking press kick to the face. What's Alex doing here?
Trying to get him up.
Hooked him. Oh, Davey reverses it.
Oh, ankle lock.
That was a nice little reversal.
Now remember, he's been working on Kane's legs pretty much all match. The trailer hitch submission. But look at Kane, man.
Out, kicks him.
Oh, Davey got all of that.
Yeah, all of his arm. That was good.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left, guys.
Davey goes up. Brainbuster-ish.
Wow, this has been
we're getting a wide angle. Who's coming?
The cameraman to fucking screw me over again and get me all excited.
We're getting wide angles here with focus on the ramp. Somebody's going to be coming.
Myron Reed.
Could be.
I'm really putting my stock in that. Now that the idea popped into my head, I'm really putting stock in that.
Davey looks like Davey has had tattoos removed.
He might have. I mean, I don't really think anybody cares.
No, I was just curious because it looked like he had like a design on his arm. And I was like, is that just random dirt or something from the match, or is it old tattoo? See what I'm looking at on his arm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was removed. It's probably like, oh man, I got an ugly tribal tat. I got to get the fuck rid of this. It's not 1998 anymore.
Going right back to the trailer hitch. Ankle lock to trailer hitch. He is all over Kane's knees and ankles right now. Damn.
Oh, and just kicking him in the ass. Just ass booting him. Nope.
Wow, the 20-minute mark is over. Davey Richards just got 20K.
No. It's a draw. You have to beat him in 20 minutes.
Okay. Was it a title fight? He said, and still.
Well, I think he's just saying and still because he's still the champion. Even though he didn't necessarily defend it,
There was no defending of the championship.
he's still the champion.
Damn, I thought Davey had the last 20 minutes with Alex Kane. I don't remember being a beat him. I have to go back and relook at the rules, but I don't remember it being a beat him.
I think it was a beat him. Get to
Okay.
beat him. You couldn't join him.
We're gonna get a sign of respect here. Davey will. Kane won't. Maybe Kane will. I don't know.
I mean, Kane's working as a heel, so he shouldn't be taking respect from Davey Richards. He should kick him in the dick.
Just kick him right in the dick. Shin kick.
I mean, 2 minutes ago, he was kicking you in the ass repeatedly.
Oh,
yeah, fuck you.
So Kane doesn't necessarily have to try to take the respect, but Thomas can, keeping Kane's heel character intact. I still think Myron Reed coming out would have not been a bad way to flip the script on that and get that middleweight challenge up.
Mr. Thomas is skipping leg day.
Maybe Myron comes out now to help Davey. I still think Myron's going to come out at some point in this match.
Mr. Thomas is going to the same gym and gear maker as Eddie Kingston, apparently. We don't do leg day. Yeah, like you weren't getting respect back from Alex Kane. Oh, they're gonna suplex him now. Oh, Myron Reed making the save.
I said that I said I think Myron's going to come out and save Davey, still make the save. That's what I said. I said either way, Myron Reed is coming out. Called it. I'm amazing.
So now we're gonna get Myron Reed and
Shout out to both. I am the book of man.
Myron Reed and David Richards now against Alex Kane and Mr. Thomas will be the match from this.
Yeah, of course. A little wink to oh, I called that shit.
Is he joining the Boomaye Fight Club?
I called that shit. I'm amazing. I said, maybe not the way I stated it, but I stated that Reed would turn heel tonight.
And Reed's looking at me like I look at the buffet when I'm waiting for fresh food.
We have the newest member of the Boomaye Fight Club. I bet you they're going to pay Reed the $20K. Why are they walking in with the bag? Reed has now joined the Boomaye Fight Club. Boomaye gets a new member. This guy's right. It's a good fucking day.
I think this is going to be bad.
It's amazing. I called the Myron Reed heel turn. Shout out to the Booker, man. Getting all kinds of heat, doing it up big.
Oh, there goes Davey's leg.
So this gets Davey off tapings for a little bit. Oh, hand. Head. Hand. Arm. They're going to fuck up his arm. Oh. Oh, I wish Joe would have said, not like this.
Davey's selling that shit like Shawn Michaels selling a fucking gust of wind hitting him.
Oh, look at that. Boomaye jacket handed to Myron Reed. I like it. I really like this. Kane, Reed, Thomas, boo my fucking A. I love it.
Digging it. I like Evil Myron.
But I called that shit. May not be the way I called it, but I did call it.
Oh, look, now
the reps show up. Way to go, guys. Great timing, MLW reps.
Security's walking around in the middle of matches, but when this
Coming
goes
out
down,
the ramp, but you guys, oh yeah. Oh, Savio. Don't you push Savio Vega. Who's that guy? What are you going to do?
that's
Oh, he's MLW staff. He looks like Bo from Superstore.
So I guess we're not getting that Mads Kruger update.
Yeah, we are. We still got like 12 seconds.
We got a minute and 20.
Yeah, so we'll get it now. How long is it going to be to give us an update? Oh, I guess we're not getting it. Maybe we are getting it. I don't know. Great way to end the episode regardless. Well, let's see what happens. Just let it play. Let it play.
No, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. Mads Kruger update coming in. Sometimes you just got to let it play.
oh, he's at an old hospital getting some work done.
Surgery.
Looks like an unlicensed facility.
Definitely isn't a licensed facility. Oh my God, they did it like the original Joker Batman.
I was about to say, if he starts laughing. Oh, it's like Chewbacca getting tortured. All right, so Mads is maybe dumping the mask, and he's gonna come.
We're gonna get a face reveal. Yeah.
Or maybe he's doing a new mask. Like that was very Jack Nicholson-esque, though.
Not so much the Joker.
Sorry, maybe Michael Burton or Tim Burton.
Tim
Tim
eh?
Burton. Michael Keaton.
I thought you were gonna
Batman.
say Michael Bolton.
No, maybe very
Tell
Tim
me
Burton.
how am I supposed to live without you?
You should come to karaoke one day. It's a good time.
I'm all about karaoke. We'll definitely do that. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Rewind. What did we learn this week? Well, I learned that I am the Booker man. I called that shit, not the way I called it, but I did call the heel turn on Myron Reed. Welcome the newest member of the Boom IA Fight Club. And don't forget, follow the socials. What is that about?
Huh?
What is that about? I'm the Booker man. I was right, and that's it. May not called it that way, but it happened. Take what you want to take. You're the one that does this. Anyways, also shout out to Court Bauer.
I eat popsicles,
We haven't.
lollipops.
Oh my God, shut up. We haven't shouted out Court Bauer in a minute, but shout out to Court Bauer. The storylines, the productions, everything has gone up. Aces all the way. Dude, you're killing it, doing what you do best. And we here in the North, we appreciate you all for sure. MLW for life. Peace, love, and wrestling. Links are in the socials. Follow. Subscribe. And that's it. Peace, love, and wrestling. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
Peace.